The talent show from the Black Lagoon. Chapter 1. The show must go on. We're having a talent show. I've heard all about them. 10 hours of endless embarrassment and non-stop... Oh, what's this? Lucy? Nosy? Non-stop? Nosy?
Tama? So, question. If you're going to poison one person and not going to poison yourself by cutting an apple in half and eating it, but you won't get poisoned, but the other person will, how would you do it? A, put it on the knife. B, put it on the apple. C, put it on the plate.
C.
Then
What's the answer?
A.
Oh.
You put one side of poison on one side of knife, and when you cut it, it will only get on the other person.
And that's just for the audience. But it's a lot worse for the performers. Some people never recover their shattered egos. Jump, boy! But Mrs. Green says every one of us has to do something. She says we must be on stage for at least a minute and not longer than an hour. I really want to be on the stage. Yeah, the first stage out of town. 유준이 이제 3분 했잖아. Less than 3 minutes. 저번에 발표하는 거.
발표하는 거.
그거 그림 그린 거 앞에 나가서 발표했어야 되는데 우리 여행 가서 못했잖아. 그래서 이거 찍었잖아. Chapter 2.
그 3분이 아니었고.
2분인가?
아니 3분이 아니었고. 그거 보여줬을 땐 영상으로. It was just it was just 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
자,
Okay.
이게 제일 최중다 빙가.
On our way home, I asked my pals what they're going to do. Eric says that he's going to tell jokes. He'll be some sort of a stand-up comic card. I'm sure we've heard all his jokes already. Freddie says he's going to recite his recipe for apple turnovers. Drake is going to spin a hula hoop. Randy will perform his most mystifying magic trick.
Mystifying should be like mystical. And
Oh.
fine means like mystifying. It's a mix of mythology and 이건 뭐야 그지?
이거 mystifying.
And
Not myth.
flying.
Okay. Mysterious 그런 건가? He's going to pull his head out of a hat. Penny is excited to lip sync Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. 유준아, 베이토벤's Ninth Symphony 알아?
나 알지.
뭐야?
제가 유명한 거.
빠바바밤 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 빠바바밤. 유준아, 립싱크가 이거야. 입으로 하는 거. 아까 그거 미니언즈들이 립싱크 했잖아. 영화 시작할 때 하는 거. 빰빠라밤. And Doris, who takes ballet lessons, says she's going to dance the Dying Swan from Swine Lock, or something like that. Everyone asks me what I'm going to do. I just stare out the foggy window and mumble. Oh, you will see. Chapter 3, Starbright. What am I going to do? My major talents are very specialized. I'm a great burper. I can burp. Yankee Doodle after drinking a soda. I can wiggle my ears and cross my eyes at the same time. I can touch the tip of my nose with the end of my tongue. But Freddy can pick his nose. Ooh. I can squirt milk out of my nose. Ooh. I did at Thanksgiving and no one applauded. Ooh. Gross. I can make my armpits.
You can what?
I can make my armpits quack like a dog. 이거 할 수 있어. 뽁. 소리 내는 거. 꽉. 우리 못한다. I can stand upside down if someone holds my feet.
Yeah, that's not that one.
Or I can stand right side up if there is a floor. I can tie my body in a knot.
That's not.
But it takes an hour to get it untied.
That's not a knot. It's 그거 나도 할 수 있거든.
Uh-huh.
작은 이거 봐. 이거 봐. 이렇게 했지. 그다음에 이렇게 했어. 근데 I can do it 못하고.
Ooh. I can make a Pigzilla monster face. Ooh. Or do my Count Dracula imitation. I can blow in a bottle.
자. 그게
And sound like a foghorn. I just don't know what to do. I have so many talents. Chapter 4. Mother knows best. I share my problem with my mom. Big mistake. She decides to help me. She suggests that I do a nice little dance. Never! Then she says I have a sweet singing voice. Forget it. Next, she tells me that I have a nice smile. Couldn't I just smile for a minute? I don't think so. Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy!
Now she really puts on her thinking cap. I'm in big trouble. I know, she says.
Start button.
Stop?
Start button.
Start button. But you can learn how to play the piano. And before I can throw up or even yell, she's already calling Miss Fumble, the piano teacher. Oh, great.
Miss Fumble.
Now I have to take piano lessons. Chapter 5.
여기다.
Oh. What's this?
엄마.
Treble?
엄마,
Treble? Trouble.
she looks like she's
Oh.
smelly. 엄마, when's the last time you did a bathtub bomb?
The first lesson is a complete disaster. I have 2 left hands and they are all thumbs. I finally find the middle C and hit it with my elbow. Mrs. Fumble wears tons of perfume. perfume이다 이거. 엄마 정말 싫어하는 거. She smells like a flower show.
Baby, this woman has tons of perfume.
Come back.
번지 좋아.
I smell like a wedding for a week. She's as big as a wrestler and always sits on the little piano bench with me. I can hardly see around her, and my side of the bench keeps lifting up in the air. She asks me why I want to play the piano. I say, I don't. I'd rather be playing baseball. Bend your untalented fingers and play.
Brenda.
My mom says that one day I will be the hit of the party when I sit down to play. I don't want to be the hit of the party. I just want to get through 1 minute on stage. You stink. Chapter 6, Keyboard.
Pause button 아직 간다. Still the pause button.
Yes. Can I start?
Super pause. Time lapse.
Can I?
Yes.
Instead of playing baseball, building race car models, or going swimming and becoming a swordfish, here I am still practicing. This is hard. I have to play the same thing over and over for a whole hour. And what makes things worse, I have to listen to it. The only good thing about playing the piano is that you can do it sitting down. After 4 weeks, 5 lessons, and thousands of hours of practicing, I can now play chopsticks. Bam 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 bam. 이거는 ba 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 bum ba bum ba bum. The good news is it takes just about a minute to play. Chapter 7, Showbiz Gossip. I can all the other kids to hear how they are doing. Eric tells me all his jokes. I've heard them before, and they are about as funny as a math test. Freddie shares his recipe for apple turnovers. It sounds like the only thing it will turn over is your stomach. Drake says he's a little bit dizzy from all the hula hooping. Randy the Magnificent tells me that great magicians never give away their tricks. Penny says her lips are in a cast. She sprained them practicing. And Doris asked me if I have any feathers for her costume. This is going to be quite a show. I can see it now. Chapter 8, Stage struck out. The auditorium lights dim. The spotlight falls on Eric, but it doesn't hurt him. He gets up and tells his first joke. No one laughs. He tries a second joke. Again, no one laughs. Here comes his third joke. It's about the principal. Everyone laughs, and he gets sent to the principal's office. Then a hush falls over the audience. Freddie, who's wearing a chef's hat, opens his cookbook and reads the recipe for apple turnovers. Everyone's mouth is watering. It's close to lunchtime. Then Randy comes out. He's wearing a magician's hat. He tells the audience that he's going to pull a human head out of it. Ooh. There's a slow drum roll, and he pulls the hat off his head, bows, and walks quickly off the stage. Everyone is mystified. Now Derek comes out. He's wearing a hula hoop. He spins it once, and it spirals down to his feet. Oh, everyone boos. He lifts up the hula hoop and tries again. It drops straight to the floor. Oh, but Derek doesn't give up. He keeps trying for an hour. Finally, Mrs. Green comes out and pulls him off the stage with the hoop. Ouch! Boo. Penny walks on stage. Her lips are out of the cast. Soon the CD is playing, and we have to wait 4 movements until people start singing. But when they finally do, the CD starts skipping. Penny starts to cry and skips off stage. I hope there is not a talent scout in the audience. The lights on the stage turn blue, and Doris comes out covered in feathers. She spins around, but her feathers begin to fly off and float over the audience. Dying Swan is right. When she's done, she's ready for the oven. Then it's my turn. Mr. Smudge, the school janitor, rolls out a concert grand piano. I come out and bow politely. I sit down at the keyboard.
This has to be a dream, like.
And lift my hands. My 2 fingers are posed in the air. Suddenly, everyone begins sniffing and holding their noses. The entire auditorium is filled with the scent of lilacs, the shades of Mrs. Bumble. Ooh. Soon, everyone runs outside to get a breath of fresh air. Like me. 엄마 항상 그렇잖아. 운전하고 막 이러잖아. I'm sitting at the piano alone. All that practicing for nothing. Suddenly I wake up. Oh, it's time for bed. I can't believe the talent shows tomorrow. Chapter 9. It's curtains. That night I have a dream. Well, more like a nightmare.
You're already having a super scary dream.
There's a bright stage, and millions of people are sitting out in the audience. I'm standing in the middle of the stage. I can hear them all breathing. I'm wearing a purple tuxedo with a silver bow tie. I take off my pink top hat. I announce that I will pull a live rabbit out of my top hat. There's a slow drum roll as I reach into the hat and pull out a mouse. Everyone shouts, "That's not a rabbit!" I reach back in the hat and pull out a cat. The audience yells, "That's not a rabbit either!" I keep on trying the trick until the stage looks like Noah's Ark. Everything from aardvarks to zebras, but not one rabbit. Everyone boos and then throws carrots at me. And finally, the curtain comes down. Noah's Ark 알아요? The lights slowly dim. The curtain rises, and we point to Eric. He's first. He steps out on the stage. All eyes are on him. He taps the microphone. It sounds like elephants on a giant trampoline. He clears his throat and tells his first joke. Everyone laughs. What do birds say on Halloween? Trick or treat. What nut is like a sneeze? A cashew. They applaud when Freddie reads his recipe, and they gasp when Randy takes off his hat and pulls out Waldo, our class hamster. Drake has tied his hook to his belt, and he spins around. Penny lip syncs. Girls just wanna have fun, and everyone in the audience wants to have fun too. Doris gets through her dance, only losing 3 feathers. That's certainly a feather in her cap. Mr. Smudge slowly rolls out the piano. I come out and sit down, and I take off my shoes and my socks. I play chopsticks like it's never been played before with my